Want to become an elite level athlete? Well, look no further. The Reclaim Your Throne Elite D1 training course is all you need to take your performance from subpar to the creme de la creme of athletes all around the world. The purpose of this course is to give you a comprehensive weight training, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance program that is meant to prepare young athletes for collegiate and professional sports. This course is packed with over 2 hours of creative, action-packed lifts narrated and coached by yours truly to assure increased strength, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance. Hey, I get it. Training alone can be tough and can even make you feel misguided or somewhat unmotivated. But with this course, I walk you step by step through each and every lift to make sure you're using the proper form to prevent injuries and that you're hitting the correct muscle groups to render maximum results. So what are you waiting for? It's now or never. So go ahead and get the training course today so you too can reclaim your throne. Want to become an elite level athlete? Well, look no further. The Reclaim Your Throne Elite D1 training course is all you need to take your performance from subpar to the creme de la creme of athletes all around the world. The purpose of this course is to give you a comprehensive weight training, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance program that is meant to prepare young athletes for collegiate and professional sports. This course is packed with over 2 hours of creative, action-packed lifts narrated and coached by yours truly to assure increased strength, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance. Hey, I get it. Training alone can be tough and can even make you feel misguided or somewhat unmotivated. But with this course, I walk you step by step through each and every lift to make sure you're using the proper form to prevent injuries and that you're hitting the correct muscle groups to render maximum results. So what are you waiting for? It's now or never. So go ahead and get the training course today so you too can reclaim your throne. Want to become an elite level athlete? Well, look no further. The Reclaim Your Throne Elite D1 training course is all you need to take your performance from subpar to the creme de la creme of athletes all around the world. The purpose of this course is to give you a comprehensive weight training, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance program that is meant to prepare young athletes for collegiate and professional sports. This course is packed with over 2 hours of creative, action-packed lifts narrated and coached by yours truly to assure increased strength, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance. Hey, I get it. Training alone can be tough and can even make you feel misguided or somewhat unmotivated. But with this course, I walk you step by step through each and every lift to make sure you're using the proper form to prevent injuries and that you're hitting the correct muscle groups to render maximum results. So what are you waiting for? It's now or never. So go ahead and get the training course today so you too can reclaim your throne. Want to become an elite level athlete? Well, look no further. The Reclaim Your Throne Elite D1 training course is all you need to take your performance from subpar to the creme de la creme of athletes all around the world. The purpose of this course is to give you a comprehensive weight training, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance program that is meant to prepare young athletes for collegiate and professional sports. This course is packed with over 2 hours of creative, action-packed lifts narrated and coached by yours truly to assure increased strength, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance. Hey, I get it. Training alone can be tough and can even make you feel misguided or somewhat unmotivated. But with this course, I walk you step by step through each and every lift to make sure you're using the proper form to prevent injuries and that you're hitting the correct muscle groups to render maximum results. So what are you waiting for? It's now or never. So go ahead and get the training course today so you too can reclaim your throne. What's good, Shadow Realm? It's your boy Reclaim Your Throne coming at you with another crazy video. But first, my goal is to get to 10,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe. You already know. Reclaim your throne. So guys, we have to talk about this. Maybach Mayy, or Maybach May, however you want to call it, the pretty much pimp of Saweetie has been banned. Okay? She's been banned. Or her account has been suspended. One of the two. And the reason why I know that is because I actually mentioned her today in a clip because I was asking for accountability. But it's suspended.
her account is suspended. And just so you guys know I'm not making it up, look, I mentioned her right here. As you hover, you can see account suspended. So effectively, they got Maybach made the fuck up out of here. Okay. They got Maybach Mayy the hell up out of here. So let's watch from yesterday where I was asking for accountability during my live stream. So now we can get into the main content. So yes, we're going to have to talk about Saweetie and how she has been exposed as a escort. Okay. Let's keep it a buck. Okay. Her manager, aka Maybach Mayy, has come out on the blogs and exposed her. She is saying that she managed her, basically trafficked her. See, we're not even gonna bring up no charges on no female human traffickers, as Maybach Mayy, as she comes out into the limelight on Instagram and basically says that, yeah, I was trafficking Saweetie. She was one of my hoes. I'm a madam, or I'm her pimp. And I mean, where's the FBI on this? Right? Where the hell is the FBI on this? Because you have this woman, Maybach Mayy, coming out and just blatantly saying, yeah, I was linking Saweetie up with men to have sex. Let's keep it a buck. Okay. So we got Maybach Mayy, aka Maybach Diddy. Because where are the Diddy allegations for this woman? Right? Right? If we keeping it consistent. Where exactly? So I mean, you guys get the point there. We spoke about it, and we spoke about how Maybach Mayy was not being brought up on any type of charges, any type of questioning. There's no type of curiosity even by law enforcement of what she had going on. And I just find it funny. And now her account on X is suspended. Let me see if Instagram, if she's suspended on Instagram. I'll have to double check. Okay. So let me just pull up the gram real quick. Okay. So she's not suspended on Instagram, but she's suspended on X. So guys, as you can see, Maybach Mayy has been exposed, and Jadon Sancho sent his hitters. Woo-hoo! He sent his hitters out on her. He sent the hitters out on her because she was getting some DMs yesterday talking about, oh, well, you know, you shouldn't speak on my boy Jadon. We gonna make sure that you get up out of here. We're gonna make sure that nothing gets out. If you got the proof, send it to me. So they were fishing for what information that she had on Jadon Sancho, because the Sancho team is probably going to end up cutting ties with Saweetie. This cost Saweetie a I would say that this is going to cost Saweetie a relationship, right? Because you got Maybach Mayy speaking up about it, and then it's fruit of the forbidden tree. You can't have Saweetie having this relationship, in the limelight, because this was something that she was planning to take public. That's why they said, oh yeah, let's not pay Maybach Mayy, and we could have kept it on a DL and all, but they're skirting her money now. So now let's see what she's talking about on the gram. The sound of people talking about nothing hurts my head so bad. And she also posts a subliminal. It says, I don't care how I'm viewed, because in my eyes, everyone can SMD, which means suck my dick. Making a new Twitter. So her Twitter was suspended. She must have leaked some very important information for the Twitter to be suspended. So let me kind of look into that, because honestly, you know, and I have had a Twitter suspended before, so I know how it feels. It's not a good feeling, but you got to do a lot to get your Twitter suspended. And, you know, obviously y'all know that the social media oligarchs have it out for you, boy. So it's not really that crazy that my Twitter would get suspended. But for a woman like Maybach Mayy, her Twitter to get suspended, that's a big deal. Oh, yeah. That's a big deal. So as you guys can see, yeah, so people are saying boss calls were made on behalf of Jadon Sancho. And you know, Sancho, he's an overseas nigga. So he's an overseas nigga. He has influence overseas. And you know, they got those bot farms. They got people who can get your account suspended. They got people who can get your account deleted. That's how much bread these people. I mean, it's not that crazy. Jadon Sancho, he makes about $180,000 a week, reportedly. So it's not crazy to believe that he could have a team of internet, whatever you want to call it. They could be internet haters, internet trolls, or internet goons, whatever you want to call it. They got the account up out of here. So Maybach Mayy is no longer able to tweet right now. And she mentioned making a new Twitter. Oh, I'm just going to make a new Twitter. I'm just going to make a new Twitter. But what she doesn't realize is that oh shit. What she doesn't realize. Okay. So damn. Okay. So the homie actually sent me a screenshot of Maybach Mayy reading her DMs. So maybe we should hit her up in the DMs and try and get her on the stream. How about we do that? Maybe we should try and get Maybach Mayy up on the stream. Okay. Hey there, Maybach. I've seen all the smoke you've been taking, and it's not right. Them peoples need to pay what they owe. Let's see. How do we ask her to get on the stream? If you are interested, maybe you could hop on the stream to clear the air. I saw your Twitter got deleted. So let's see. I think her Twitter got deleted after I tweeted her. So let's see. Let me put this. Let me put the StreamYard link. I put the StreamYard link. So Maybach Mayy may be joining the stream, my nigga. Just wait on it. She's active in the DMs. She's out here. Maybach Mayy is active on her Instagram. She may, no pun intended, join the stream. So we'll wait on that in the background. In the meantime, we're going to be doing a little digging on Maybach, because obviously her Twitter got deleted, so we couldn't really go through the archives of her tweets. And damn, I mean, they're saying the hitters are on her and they're going for her IG next. So really it would be apropos to just clear the air, Maybach May. Clear the air. Let's see. What's good, Craigatron? Shout out to my boy Craigatron. He says, "What's up, Claim?" You know what I'm saying? We already in here. Yeah, so my boy DM'd Maybach May. The Hobie DM Maybach May. He said, I have never seen a married madam before. You had me cracking up the past few days. My favorite team is Barcelona. Please stay away from my team. Yo. That's funny as hell. Yo, Vanley. Yo, odd God, Barcelona is also my favorite team, so I know how you feel there. Yes, please, Maybach May, we're begging you, stay away from our favorite football clubs. Maybach May is putting up cryptic Instagram posts talking about some if there's a will, there's a way. 22 hours ago, she's feeling that pressure right now. Look, if there's a will, or where there's a will, there's a way. She's feeling that pressure right now. I really feel like she probably feels very stupid right now, coming out and exposing her trafficking ring, her high-level escort ring out here. And this is just how the modern women are moving. I did have a stream planned to go through all of her previous tweets. We were going to break it down. We were going to see who she connected to. We are going to see what connections she had. But and now she's unfollowing all of her clients, and now she's unfollowing all of the bitches. But she still is following some. But you know, I don't know. It could be, you know, it could just be. I would think that she would go through and purge all of her clientesses and clients, as she referred to them. But there is more information coming out on the Maybach May and Saweetie situation. As you guys remember, we had that picture from yesterday that people were very much breaking down, where you got Maybach May lurking in the background when Saweetie is meeting Jadon Sancho at the Chelsea football game. And it's so funny because she says, "Oh, well, you know, I booked her for the game. I booked her for the game." And then she's like, "Oh, well, you know what I'm saying?" Hold up. She said, "Oh, well, you know what I'm saying? I booked her through the club, but really she booked her to meet Jadon Sancho to set up the alley-oop, because they were speaking about in a group message, a group message. They were speaking about in a group message exactly how they were going to approach Jadon Sancho. So let me just pull these up. I'm doing a lot of researching in the background, guys, because I'm trying to get the story all together. So let's see. Yeah, they was talking about running up a bag on Jadon Sancho. Let me get this text message. Let's see. Saweetie, run up bag. I mean, but yeah, I don't see why like a lot of people are surprised about this, because this is the game. This is the game. I'm trying to find the text message where they were talking about running up a bag. How much bitches be running up a bag on these niggas is what she said. Let's see, Saweetie leak text. But this is the game that we've been talking about. Yeah, they're also saying that I mean, and Saweetie spoke about being paid for it before. I remember on that Justin LA, what is it, Justin LaBoy or whatever the hell it is, Justin LaBoy. Y'all remember I broke that down years ago, where Saweetie was talking about, oh yeah, pay for it, rich nigga 8-figure, pay for it. So it's not that hard to put 2 and 2 together. So let me, damn, I can't find these damn text messages anymore. I think I might have saved it. Here we go. But which one did I save it under? That's the question. Because I got so much content backed up, and we're probably just going to do like a rapid fire of breaking down content here. But this is absolutely ridiculous, man. No charges pressed. No nothing. No nothing. Okay. Damn, I can't find these text messages. Text leak. Let's see. Maybe it'll come out in this search. Wrong version at the wrong time. Okay. Damn. Okay, well, here's a video of a woman kind of breaking it down. It's 6 minutes. I did want to wait to play this. But we'll go ahead and get it because she might actually have the text messages in this video. So let's listen up, and I'll interject when needed.
Bay Area rapper Saweetie is shaking. Now, Saweetie's romantic business has been a hot topic for the past week now, with Cardi B exposing that she may have slept with Offset in the past, with Offset going on Keke Palmer's show saying that they never did anything. That's leading to now Saweetie's ex-road manager spilling all her tea, messages, talking about her boyfriend, Saweetie's boyfriend, who is a professional soccer player. There's a lot to this story. Let's talk about it. Now, unbeknownst to me, I did not know Saweetie was not still in a relationship with YG. I remember they got into like a domestic dispute. That's the last I heard of them. I thought they were still together.
Right.
Well, her boyfriend is 25-year-old Jaden Sancho, and he was awarded by the football club Juventus. He's going to be awarded 20 million euros. So this young man has a lot of money. Now, Saweetie, I'm 35, Saweetie's 3 years younger than me, so she's 32. She's 32 years old, born in 1993, July. He's 25 years old, born in March. So he was 24 this year. His birthday has already...
32, still selling pussy is crazy. And, you know, as much slack as... Here's the thing, like a lot of these women don't really learn how to sell the pussy until they turn 30. That's the reality, because the young bitches, you know what I'm saying, they're making mistakes, they're getting in relationships, those relationships lasted, maybe they are, maybe they're not, maybe they're hookup culture, maybe they're college, but then once you get into your late 20s and you're still single and you need some bread, that's when they are resorting to selling the pussy. And that's exactly what we're seeing with Saweetie. Now, it's a little different because she comes from the entertainment industry. She comes from the influencer industry. She comes from that. But everybody kind of knew already that this was how Saweetie was getting down, but nobody could really prove it. And now we're assuming that every other rap bitch is doing the same. And there was a woman who made a good point about, you know, that's how most of these rap bitches get down. We know about Young Miami, how she was getting down with Diddy. Diddy was paying her $250,000 a month or whatever, and he was paying her bills, and he was providing for her and all that kind of stuff. Diddy got locked up. The money slowed up. Young Miami was willing to be a part of that freak off lifestyle. She was talking about eating ass and drinking his piss and all types of shit. She was talking about some freaky shit now. Oh, Nelly, she was talking about some freaky shit, and she thought it was normal because everybody else in the industry was accepting it. That's what was happening. Everybody else in the industry was accepting it. So she thought it was normal because, oh, this is how everybody be playing. This is how everybody get their freak on. But what she doesn't understand is that's not how normal people get their freak on, bro. That's not how normal people get their freak on, okay? So that's what she didn't understand, and it embarrassed herself. Now she had to backtrack and say, "Oh, well, yeah, I wasn't getting pissed on you. I was just playing. I was just playing the crowd." Yeah, but Young Miami definitely exposed herself, okay? She exposed herself. And then JT was on the same thing with the City Girl shit, except she decided to get with Uzi, and then he pay her bills, and she lived that lifestyle. So, oh yeah, Infinite Mark he said Cooking with Kaya just was in Dubai for 2 weeks. She said she got on 2 yachts. I think they got her. Oh yeah, they got her for sure. They got her for sure, because the thing about Dubai is you can't cut up over there. Cooking with Kaya, she's a, whatever you want to say, she a hood bitch. So she want to smoke, she want to gas, she want to pop a perk, she want to get on some promethazine. You can't do that in Dubai. You get caught with that shit in Dubai and you ain't coming back home. You're going to be a doo-doo prisoner, bitch. You are going to be a Dubai prisoner. You go over there with that mess. They're going to lock your ass up like they did Brittany Griner. Okay? They're going to lock your ass up like they did Brittany Griner. Oh, shout out to Craigatron again. He says, you know that, homie? He said, I'm about to get a workout in, bro. Just came through to check in. Oh, yeah, you already know. Get that pump in, baby. Get that pump in. Got to get that pump in. Because, you know, that's what it starts off with. Once you get your pump in, once you feel good, once you look good, once you get your body in that shape, once you get mind, body, and soul in that mode, then you won't be you won't get fooled by the Saweeties of the world. You'll know how to differentiate and weed out the hoes from your personal life.
And he's coming into a couple M's. Now, her ex-road manager, Maybach Mayy, is saying that she's only using him for his money and she's dropping receipts on her. Now, although there are several text messages and posts from Maybach Mayy, I'm going to read this because I think that this is the best synopsis to show you why we are here. She said, I want to make one thing clear. I booked for her an appearance to visit the Chelsea Stadium. Now, the Chelsea Stadium is where Manchester United plays, okay? To visit the Chelsea Stadium and support the soccer team, as my last post shows. Instead of paying me, she fell in love with the client and told him not to pay me. I was a road manager with her, getting deals. I was solid to this girl. She got what she wanted and never paid me. Simple. I want my money. So instead of just paying this girl and having your $20 million, 20 million euro boyfriend throw her whatever she needed, you decided to not pay her. Now, Saweetie and the young man have not said anything, but the lady was spilling all of their tea.
Yeah, and tea was spilt indeed, okay? Let's see if Maybach Mayy is going to respond to them DMs, bruh. I'm going to say it's not too late to tell your story. So you already know I had to hit Maybach Mayy up and see if she would do an interview so that we can get to the bottom of this. She isn't responding to the DMs. She was reading DMs at first, but you know,
saying that Saweetie is using this young man for money. She posted her and Saweetie's text messages. Now, Saweetie's real name is Diamante, and her middle name is Quava. So you see in this picture right here, this is Jadon. He got her name tatted behind his ear. It says her middle name, Quava. So it says, Dee Dee is the white. She is probably the blue. She said, my messages to you are blue. She said, oh, now they back. She said, what are you doing? We should do a Big Bear trip with good friend group, co-ed. Oh my gosh, it's so nice here.
Okay, so these are the messages. So I was right about that. So let's run it back just a little bit.
Posted her and Sweetie's text messages. Now, Sweetie's real name is Diamante.
Her name is Diamante. I mean, that's wild in and of itself. It sounds demonic. It sounds demonic. And then Maybach Mayy actually accused Saweetie of being, participating in witchcraft. So who knows?
And her middle name is Kawava. So you see in this picture right here, this is Jadon. He got her name tatted behind his ear. It says her middle name, Kawava. So it says, Dee is the white. She is probably the blue. She said, my messages to you are blue. She said, oh, now they back. She said, what are you doing? We should do a Big Bear trip with good friend group, co-ed. Oh my gosh, it's so nice here. Not even that, it's cold, 2 hours from LA. She said, at the studio, girl, all my friends out of state. She's like, when bees run it up on Jordan, how much they doing in a weekend?
So this was about 5 hours apart. And this is where Maybach Mayy kind of wasn't responding to Saweetie. She said, my message. So Saweetie says, my messages to you are blue. And then Maybach Mayy says, oh, now they back. What you doing? We should do a Big Bear trip with good friends group, co-ed. OMG, is so nice here. Not even that cold. It's 2 hours from LA. So she talking about going on trips and doing all this shit. But Saweetie has no money. So Saweetie can't just go on trips like that, because she don't got the money like that. So this is why she brings up running it up from a nigga. And then she also brings up at the studio. Bitch, you ain't at no goddamn studio. And then she said, girl, all my friends out of state. So you ain't got no friends in the state of California? You ain't got no friends in the state of California? And honestly, let's see how much an excursion to Big Bear really would be. Because honestly, I mean, for a rich bitch, it shouldn't be that much, right? Rich bitch, 8-figure, all that. Okay. For a rich bitch, it shouldn't be that much. They saying $169 a day on average. $169 a day on average. $169 a day on average is insane. And Saweetie can't afford $169 a day. So she's talking about all her friends are out of state and whatnot. So she's thinking about money here. Damn, I'm broke. Let me not respond. So she makes the excuse at the studio, girl, all my friends out of state. So that's her excuse as to why she can't go on the Big Bear trip, because she broke. That's why she can't go on a trip. And it's fine, but to say, oh, I need a rich nigga 8-figure and then you broke as hell, bitch, you can't afford $169 a day. I mean, that's pretty interesting here. So then so then 5 hours later, Maybach Mayy was like, oh, this bitch broke. She don't want to go. 5 hours later, she says, when bitches run it up on Jaden, how much they doing in a weekend? So she said, let me get that money up real quick to you know what I'm saying? Let me get that money up real quick. So she actually posted this screenshot on her Instagram and says, Sancho, after you done paying and getting tattoos of a hoe you barely know, run me my money. She hates her career, so you come right on time like the trick you are. I just want what y'all owe me.
So she said that she's asking, how much money do girls get from Jadon, the guy she's dating? And she said this to him in this message in the Black. This is Maybach Mayy. She said, Centro, after you done paying and getting tattoos of a 304 you barely know, Run me my money. She hates her career, so you came right on time like the trick you are. I just want y'all, I just want what y'all owe me. Then here, Maurice, someone named Maurice says they want Sanch to lower his wages with Sweetie on his roster. Please be serious. And said, you thought you was getting 180K per week pay raise, and then Sweetie asking for a third Birkin bag this week. It's Wednesday. And so that is what one of the fans said. And then Maybach May, she reposted it saying, I'll tell a joke, but I ain't never told a lie. I sent you to Dubai because you were never bald. You were never bald before and was depressed looking for a happy life.
Woo! So she said she sent her to Dubai because she knew some sheiks that'll do Dubai on her forehead for 30K. I told y'all the new price is 30K. It used to be 75K. Now they're doing it for 30 just because there's so many hoes that want to go do that shit. When bitches heard about getting shitted on in Dubai, they booked a flight immediately. Don't let these hoes fool y'all, bruh. Don't let these hoes fool y'all. Your girl too, bruh. Yo girl, yes, the one who just went off to college and said, oh yeah, we gonna try and make the long distance thing work. And she over here tripping to here and tripping there and going to Bali and going to all these different locations. And your ass is none the wiser. You don't know what the fuck going on. Yeah, yo girl, bro.
Took you to London, babes. Took you in Nigeria. Booked you on an Australian tour. I helped this girl so much, only for her to play with my money in the end. I was just missing my money. I am just missing my money from London. Pay up, cokehead, for I start naming the necks of the husbands you was playing with. So they're calling.
So this is where Maybach May got the game fucked up. This is where Maybach May got the game fucked up. Okay? She messed up when she said, I'm going to expose the husbands. So this is going to fuck her money up in the future too, because now nobody's going to want to shop with her no more. Because she's essentially become a rat. And this is why women can't be pimps. This is why women can't be pimps, because they're not willing to do what they need to do to lay that game down to get that bread back from that hoe. Because when the hoe collect the money, the John is not paying the pimp directly. The John is paying the hoe. And a savvy pimp is gonna get his money up front, but a pimp who just started, or a pimp, who a woman is that they're gonna go with the girl code. They're gonna go with the feminine code. So now, you have Maybach May, who believes that Saweetie is gonna honor her agreement, her financial obligations for meeting and linking Jaden Sancho. So that's where she got it fucked up, because she doesn't understand there's no honor amongst thieves. And Saweetie is a thief. Saweetie is a thief. Any bitch who's talking about, oh yeah, a nigga need to make this, a nigga need to make that. Oh, he gotta have this much money. Oh yeah, he gotta be balling here and balling there. Any woman who is talking like that, obviously is going to be on that type of shit. She's the type that you leave some money behind, she gonna pick it right back up and not tell you. That's the type of chick Saweetie is. This is what you guys got to understand. So a lot of people aren't really picking up the game of what's going on here between Saweetie and Maybach May, because this whole internal struggle is a representation of what is happening on the main stage when it comes to modern women, their friends, the people that they hang around, their unions, all of these things coinciding and coming together. Okay. So Maybach May and Saweetie are having their internal battle, but you can't bring the John into it. Even if you was going to take it public, because now Maybach May is a snitch. Now she's a rat. And when you're doing dirt, especially something that could be illegal, which she knows it's illegal, and that's why she's being a little more cautious onto the information that she leaks. But I mean, I'm gonna just keep it a buck. You're not a male pimp, so you can't slap a bitch. Let's just be honest about how this game is going. You can't slap a bitch. Say, hey, bitch, give me my money. I know that ain't all of it. Matter of fact, give me 90% this month, bitch. You know what I'm saying? She can't do that because she's a woman, and it's gonna be a fight. It's gonna be a cat fight. Even if Saweetie can't fight, you know, it's woman on woman. It's gonna be, and somebody gonna get fucked up, and they care about how they look. It's gonna be an issue. But you know, I mean, when it comes to pimping, a man can just put that game down and say, "Hey, bitch, give me my fucking money." You know, a lot of pimps nowadays, and these new age pimps are talking about, "Oh man, you don't gotta beat a bitch. You don't gotta put a hand on no bitch because you know the respect that she had for the pimping is da da da." Okay, yeah, all right. All right. I mean, I'm not telling y'all to do this. I'm telling you how the pimp game go. So a lot of these modern day pimps is talking about you ain't gotta put your hands on a bitch. But then, you know, 2 weeks later, 2 months later, you'll see them in the headlines. You'll see a headline of, oh, well, this nigga put his hands on a bitch and he got arrested for domestic violence. That's because they trying to look cute when they start, you know, spitting that game online. The reality is a real pimp knows when you win this pimping game, you're going to have to put your hands on a bitch. You're going to have to lay hands on a bitch. You're going to have to lay hands on a bitch like a reverend, nigga. You're going to have to slap the Holy Ghost out of bitch if she ain't bringing back that bread. I'm just being honest. If you win that pimping game, that's why when you have these madams, if they are not willing to put down that other side of the pimping game, and we going to speak on it, you know, but we're going to have to get off of TikTok because we are on TikTok and I can't really talk about this side of the game on TikTok. So everybody who's on TikTok, you watching on TikTok, come to the YouTube channel, #ReclaimYourThrone, all one word, #ReclaimYourThrone. And we're going to talk about the other side of the pimping game. Okay, so come to YouTube, #ReclaimYourThrone, and we're going to talk about the other side of the pimping game. All right, so what y'all fail to realize is the other side of the pimping game for a female pimp now. This is a female pimp, okay? Because a female pimp, unless she's like some burly-ass dyking bitch, she can't really put down the game. That she can't put down that physical. She can't do it because then the hoe gonna be fighting her and slapping the fuck out of her. Nah. She gonna have to lay down that murder game. I'm sorry. That's the only way. And I'm not hoping for this. I'm not invoking this. I'm not praising this. I'm not glorifying this. I'm telling you what the truth is in the streets. And this is why we warn women from getting into the streets. But when you are a female madam and, you know what I'm saying, her name, Maybach May's name on Instagram is Warrior Princess. When you're a female madam, you have to get respect from your hoes. It's a must. And if you ain't willing to lay down that murder game or some type of retaliation game, you know, to shoot up the crib, shoot up the vehicle, you know, start with slashing the tires, maybe put a PI on her, rob her house, go in her house, throw some shit around, make it look like somebody broke in, but don't take none. Leave a note, I want my money, bitch. Because you can't match illegal with legal and public pressure. Maybach Mayy took this public because she thought that people would pressure her into, you know, pressure Saweetie into paying the money. All it is making Saweetie go in her shell because in this specific transaction, unless she's going to leak previous transactions, which she's implicated in as well, in this specific transaction, Saweetie didn't break the law because she never paid. And that is what Saweetie's saving grace is in this transaction. She never took the game back and paid off her pimp. But see, if you are a male pimp, oh, this would have been solved yesterday. This wouldn't even got out to the public. Oh, Saweetie ain't bring back my shit. You talking to your assistant as a pimp, and you like, okay, which one of my bitches ain't bring back the money? So we got Tisha, we got Latina, we got Young Miami, we got which one of these bitches didn't bring back Saweetie ain't bring back the money. Call the bitch. She ain't answering. Hit the voicemail. You going and finding the bitch. You laying hands on her. That's what they talk about the pimp hand. Keeping the pimp hand strong. Again, I'm not promoting this. I'm not invoking this. I'm not telling you to do this. What I'm telling you is what is the reality. A female cannot lay down the pimping. She can't do it. Because if Maybach May was a serious madam, here's three non-lethal options. I'll tell you that right now. I'll give her the out. Shout out to Infinite Mark. He says, Saweetie probably be casting love spells on money manifestations. Yep. He says, but all her money came from selling her body. Facts. So I'm trying to put y'all niggas on game. Maybach May cannot lay down the pimping because she has no physicality over Saweetie. Saweetie is a jet set. Even though she's broke, she's jet setting. She can get flued out. Niggas is flying her out and putting her up in a hotel or some, an Airbnb or something. So they flying her out. They're putting her in position. So she's not really reachable, especially if she ain't answering the phone call. This is what you do if you're a Maybach May. Okay, you want to play that game? I know where you stay. I've been to your crib. I'm busting in your crib. I'm getting the gate code. I'm getting whatever I need to get up in your crib, and I'm ransacking that hoe. That's a warning. Scare her. Yeah, I sent 2 niggas. Even if you did it, you got to say, yeah, I sent 2 niggas to go ransack your shit, bitch. Pay my money. Okay? One non-lethal option. Second non-lethal option. Slashing the tires. That's an oldie but goodie. Slash the tires. Key the car. Vandalize her vehicle. But and Saweetie is most likely leasing, so if she even has a car, most likely she's leasing, so that's going to be very detrimental to our financial situation. You got to make it hurt. Bitch, if you don't pay me my money, I'm going to cost you money. That's the mentality that you have to do if you're female pimping. But Maybach May don't have that in her because she's not no real gangster. You feel me? Like, she's not no gangster. She's not no thug. Like, she's not built like that. She's not like that. Okay? She's gossip. She's, put up. She's, oh yeah, I'll talk shit about a bitch, maybe pull her weave out. She could run me my one, but it's not like anybody's fearing that. We ain't seen you beat nobody ass, bitch. All you are is a BBL body. And we know BBL bodies get their ass whooped all the time. So we don't fear you like that. You're not like that, Maybach May. So nobody has respect in the streets for you like that. Nobody has respect in the streets for you. Plus, you like a buck 30, buck 40 at the most. You light as a feather. And see, this is why you need a man to step in to become the pimpin'. But a lot of these hoes, they're not like willing to relinquish that power to the man. So they try and sell it on their own. And it's what it gets you. It gets you the public embarrassment that Saweetie is undergoing right now when it could have easily been solved. Okay? It could have easily been solved. Right? Quick, fast, in a hurry. Quick, fast, in a hurry. But that's the game, man. That is the game, and it's absolutely hilarious to watch this all play out.
Be a homewrecker saying that she messes with married men. And Maybach May is threatening to expose other married men she allegedly knows that Saweetie was messing with. Now, this was a short message, but I thought this was tea. She said, cocaine, witchcraft, and liquor is one heck of a mix. Send me my bread, homewrecker.
Uh-oh.
Then she posted this. Hey, Saweetie, I see you playing internet games on Beyonce's internet, child. Let me know how you want to play this. I'm either going to receive my money from you or I can start addressing some of them rumors with TMZ.
So she's threatening to leak to TMZ. Get the juicy, and I mean, if Saweetie ain't reach out yet, then she's not fazed by it. She's like, bitch, what do you have on me? Some text messages? I'm not fazed by you. We run it up on niggas. So what? That's what Saweetie feels like. Yeah, we finesse niggas to buy drinks. Yeah, we're part of that 1 in 3 women who use men for money and food and foodie dates and all that stuff. Yeah, so what, bitch? Okay. Oh, you gonna tell people I sell pussy? Nah, this my boyfriend, bitch. He put the down payment on it and he paid the principal off. So from Saweetie's vantage point, she's in a good position. But if Maybach May has evidence of her selling the pussy, the only thing that's gonna save Maybach May is if she say, yeah, bitch, shit, you fuck this Dubai Sheik for this much, but she can't put the Sheik name out though. Especially if she's on the Alhamdulillah. She's Muslim, so she definitely can't put the Sheik's name out there, though. So she gonna have to keep her mouth shut, because shit. She put that Sheik's name out there, oh, she gonna end up buried 16 feet deep in a desert, nigga. And it's gonna be a sandstorm in that bitch. Oh, she ain't gonna see the light of day. She'll never be able to go back to a Muslim country ever again in her life. And we know that's what gives her refuge. We know if the law come down on her heavy, that's where she's going to take refuge. We know if the law come down on her heavy, she going to go back to Somalia. She's going to go back to Sudan. She's going to go to Egypt. She'll blend in very nice there. She's going to go to another Muslim country and live out her days high on the hog of the money that she ran up from celebrity niggas and celebrity rap bitches. This is the reality. This is the reality of the game. This is what, a lot of these other chicks are doing on the low ski. Yeah. Didn't mean to put that one out there. So what you got to understand is Maybach May is not able to lay down no type of pimp game, no type of force. And she's not willing, I don't think, unless she got some hennas from Minnesota. It get cold like Minnesota, cold like Minnesota, cold like Minnesota, bitch get cold like Minnesota. You need to stay about the heat. You know what I'm saying? Unless she got them Somali, Sudanese hitters from Minnesota. Oh, she ain't doing shit. She ain't getting no money back. No. Bitch, what money? What that nigga Lil Wayne say? Nigga, what money? You ain't getting your money back, bitch. Shit. You better call your accountant. You can't call the police about them bricks in the kitchen, bitch. That's what Saweetie's saying on Maybach May. Bitch ran off on the plug twice. She tried to call me. I ain't call the bike. You dig? So Saweetie, she made off pretty well in this transaction. I'm not going to lie. Saweetie made off well in this transaction. I'm not going to lie. And, she learned this type of shit from Quavo. We heard Quavo running off on bags, allegedly. We heard, YG running off on bags, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no smoke with the slime niggas or the Pyru niggas. I don't want no smoke. But yeah, I mean, unless Somali Maybach May is ready to lay down that murder gang or any type of physical get back game, she gonna have to lay down some vandalism game. She gonna have to lay down some some type of sabotage game. But Saweetie, if she's smart, she gonna 100% pour into Jadon Sancho, and then get rid of her apartment, move in with the nigga over there overseas, and then she's isolated. But I mean, there is a pretty big Muslim presence in Europe, so she can get touched if Maybach Mayy is like that. That's the only thing. But we know Jadon Sancho is like that. We know Jadon Sancho is like that. Now, is Jadon Sancho willing to lay down that murder game? Or Jadon Sancho? I don't think he'll have to on Somali Maybach Mayy. I don't think he'll have to on Somali Maybach Mayy, but I ain't gonna lie, she did address some DMs yesterday, and they were pressing her. They were full court pressing her. Let me see if I can find those. They full court press that bitch. Every time I type in goddamn Maybach Mayy on Twitter, all I'm seeing is goddamn real Maybachs, nigga. So yeah, Somali Maybach Mayy got pressed, and Jadon Sancho's hitters came after her. I'm not gonna lie. And they said, you would be wise to stop talking about my boy Jadon. It would be intelligent to keep quiet about Jadon. It would be smart to stay silent about Jadon. Send me the evidence that you have on Jadon, and we'll see if it's legit. Jadon Sancho is like that. Okay, let's actually dip into Jadon. This is the angle that we didn't get to yesterday. So Jadon Sancho, he's an English professional football player. Let's see. He previously played youth with Watford and Manchester City. First senior contract with Borussia Dortmund. I forgot how to pronounce that shit. I'll be playing FIFA all the time. But they used to have this tall ass African nigga who was their striker. That nigga was fire. I forgot his name though. Sancho returned to England. Okay, early life. He was born in Camberwell, Greater London, to a mother of English descent and a father of Jamaican and Guyanese descent. So he got Jamaican and Guyanese in him. I mean, I don't know. I mean, he's got the finances to be like that. Like if he was really mob bossing up in there, and then it's Europe too. So you're probably more likely to get away with it if you grease enough elbows and rub enough shoulders. If he wanted to do something to Maybach Mayy, he possibly could. I'm not gonna lie. But Maybach Mayy could also have, they got a heavy Muslim presence in the UK. But Jadon Sancho, it looks like he has way more fans than, Maybach Mayy, obviously, right? But it looks like he has way more influence too. Now, if Maybach Mayy has influence in the streets with the Muslim community, she's gonna be straight. But if she doesn't, then she's leaving a bag on the table and her reputation on the table and her respect from other bitches. Because guess what this does? Now bitches is like, shit, I don't got to pay Maybach. Now Maybach going to be asking for payment up front. And we ain't going to do that. Right? You know what I'm saying? Because the nigga's not going to pay up front. Most of you could tell what they've been doing is payment upon receipt. They've been doing payment upon receipt. And Jadon, he ain't paying up front. He like, nah, send the bitch my way. If I fuck, I'll send you the bread. He went and fell in love with the bitch. So I don't really think Jadon's like that. I think he has a fan base who's willing to go to bat for him for sure. Because soccer fans are crazy. But if Maybach Mayy has any influence in the Muslim community, That would be her saving grace. And then she could touch Saweetie and Jaden if she so chose. So, but other than that, she doesn't really have the pimping to enforce anything. And this is why, females, they're not really going to be able, unless it's like the high class white society, you see the female madams are able to do shit because they are willing to, they're willing to lay down that murder game. Let's just be honest. A lot of them, I mean, shit, you see Ghislaine Maxwell, you think she'll hesitate to lay down some murder game? Hell no. It ain't like she doing it herself. She making the hit. She making the call. She's got the goods, is what they call it. She has the goods on everybody, and she's willing to lay down murder games. She's willing to lay down threats. Maybach Mayy, I mean, bitch, you gotta stand up. You gotta say, hey, bitch, we put a hit out on you. Something. Scare the bitch. Do something. Cryptically let her know, because she's running off with the bag. You gotta do something. You gotta retaliate. Okay? But see, this is the difference. See, a man, he don't have to do all that. All he got to do is run the bitch down, pimp slap her a couple times, and that change gonna fall out like the goddamn Mario coins, nigga. The change gonna fall out like the Sonic coins, nigga. You know what I'm saying? The rings just gonna bring, 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 bring. See, that's why, this is a female and a male sport in this instance. And Maybach Mayy is not willing to lay down that murder game. So, we're living in different times. We're living in different times. Everything's on the internet. She already took it to the internet. Now she can't lay down no type of criminal game, no type of violence on Saweetie. She can't. She can't lay down no type of game on her because she already crapped out. She showed her cards. She bust her load. She gave it all she had. Now she has no voice on Twitter, which should be the main voice. And she's not speaking up on Instagram. She's keeping it cryptic. And she's fallen under the pressure. She's fallen under the pressure. That's what it is. The pressure is getting to her, and she's scared. And this is why women, they're not really going to excel at the pimping, especially on this type of base level. Now, like I said, white high society where they're rubbing shoulders with billionaires, the Ghislaine Maxwell type shit. Yes, they're willing to lay down murder game. They're willing to lay down, suicide game where they make it seem like you self-deleted. They're willing to lay down all types of different creative ways to get you to pay up or to get you to stay silent. But you can't do that as a Somali immigrant. You just can't do it. You're not going to get away with it unless you're backed by the Saudis or something, which we know she ain't, because if she was, Saweetie would have been mopped up already. If she had Saudi ties, Saweetie would have been mopped up, but she's Somali. And Somali ain't really popping on shit on the national stage. Now all the Somali hitters going to be, man, fuck y'all FBA, nigga. Look, man, I'm just keeping it a buck. Somali niggas ain't really popping on the national stage. Y'all aren't really influencing geopolitical conversations here, to say the least. So nobody's really scared of the Somali influence, okay? Nobody's really fretting the Somali influence here. So she gonna have to, she gonna have to step up. And she got entrepreneur in the bio. I told y'all about these hoes putting entrepreneur in the bio.
Spent almost a month in Africa, and I wasn't going to let you play me out some money when ...
So she sent her to Africa to pick up a bag from some of them African kings, nigga. And them the most corrupt kings. So them niggas paying for Saweetie. Damn.
She said, I tried to be nice. Nice don't get you nowhere. Now, this is a lot. This is a very young man in his career. The fans are like, he's not been playing that well. It's got something to do with Saweetie. He posts her, he claims her, he tatted this young lady's name. You know, he's 25 years old. And a 25-year-old is not going to be able to handle no 30-something-year-old cat.
Nope. I love that this sister made that point. She said, nah, this 25-year-old ain't going to be able to handle no 30, 32-year-old, 35-year-old cat. Like, Saweetie is a seasoned bitch. She know how to get niggas to fall in love. Saweetie's at the point where she got to eat ass on the first date, y'all. That's how she get a young nigga to fall in love with her. That's why he got her name tatted on his ear. She ate his ass. Let's just be honest. Let's just be frank here. Saweetie's eating ass because that's how far she has to go. She has to prove she a freak like that. And Jaden Sancho, I mean, he's a big money getting nigga, so that nigga got bread. He got bread, and he's nice with it on the field, but he is distracted, and that's the problem.
That know what they doing? Ain't nothing like no older girl to no young guy.
Yep.
She turning him every which way but loose.
Yep.
She already had a serious relationship with a grown man.
Yep.
So he's got the name tag.
Yeah, so Saweetie is, I'm talking about, Saweetie is going under, nigga. Because Saweetie been to the Dubai porta potty. Dubai. Saweetie been to the Dubai porta potty. Saweetie been to the Dubai porta, so she ain't, you know what I'm saying? She lifting that nigga the legs up and cleaning his clock. She eating the groceries, nigga. Saweetie's a nasty bitch. But this woman is right. Yeah, when you dealing with an older woman, oh, she gonna put you on some game now. Oh, yeah, she gonna put you on something. She gonna put you on something. Just like an older man dealing with a younger woman. Oh, he gonna freak her out. He gonna get her dickmatized if he know what he doing. If he a real nigga, if he's a clean nigga, if he's a fresh nigga, you know what I'm saying? If he got something going, even if he ain't. It's just the grown man dick is different. Just like a freak old bitch is different. And these young niggas are into MILFs now. We see Jalen Green, who was with Drea Michelle. They're into the older women. They're into these, they're into these MILF type figures. So, I mean, it's getting very interesting here. It's getting very interesting here, but this woman is absolutely right here. I want to give her credit, auntie. You killing it, auntie. You killing it, auntie.
He ain't been with her that long. That poor baby, he turned out. And I ain't mad at the icy girl, but you're going to have to do damage control quick because this Maybach May, give her money because it looks like she's going to tell it all. Quickly. Koava.
Woo! Clean her clock. Clock the tea. Ate her ass up. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Damn. Just imagine where she would be right now if she would have just kept it P with Quavo. Just imagine where she would have been right now if she would have just kept it P with Huncho. Instead, she had to go off and try and steal the PS5 in the elevator. She would have kept it P with Huncho right now. She would have been on a beach right now, relaxing, not having to deal with rumors of selling pussy. But she just had to fuck Offset. I don't believe Offset when he talking about his dick, and I don't believe Saweetie when she talking about a pussy. Okay? I don't believe Offset when he talking about his dick, and I don't believe Saweetie when she talking about a pussy. Okay? Neither are credible, in my humble opinion. So that's just that. That is just that. Pretty much broke down that Saweetie situation. Oh, the Joe Budden podcast reacted to it. So, we gotta listen to this. Let's see if they lay down some game for the young niggas. Let's see if they lay down some game.
But I don't know if it's not a one-off. It could be a one-off depending on how much money the nigga got. Be clear, like, nigga, the client dictates the terms. You don't dictate the terms. So if I got enough money, I'm dictating it. I might got $250 for you for the night.
At this level, it's not normally the client wants one night with this.
She said 250 what? She like, bitch, 250,000, nigga.
Person though.
200. And also, we're talking about two people. We're talking about two people with some clout in the game.
It ain't 250 now. Stop it. It ain't 250. It ain't 250. It's a couple grand. It's a couple grand. At least here's what I think. Jordan Sancho is making about $180,000 a week. I could see him putting up. You know, she did ask Maybach Mayy how much bitches was running it up on Jaden Sancho in a week. So they must have heard some crazy numbers like 100 bands. Oh, that nigga spent 100 bands on me. That nigga spent 125 on me. That nigga spent 150 on me. So I would say a week's worth of his salary. I could definitely see this simp ass nigga putting a week's worth of his salary, about $150,000 into some pussy. I can see that. I can see that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The football player in London didn't look at Saweetie and say, let me get her for a night. That didn't happen, which is how they were around each other enough to even get this boyfriend shit off.
No, that's a possibility. I'm just saying, we just took it
All of it happens.
Yes.
All of it happens. No need for the back and forth. All of it happened. I'm just talking about in this specific case because we're talking about Saweetie. I don't think it's one-off time.
For her that fell in love with the nigga, they had to be spending some time
Saweetie done been with, she done,
and it sound like, Joe, dude know the game. He got the relationship with the madam.
Yes.
She fall for him and say, "Yo, don't pay her."
That's why would she want to do it?
Because I'm in love with you. Now I'm
the ultimate goal is always to marry the nigga and beat the live off in the sunset.
But I still want
to. And that happens. People marry their whores all the time.
I get
all the time is crazy. Stop it. I forgot her name. All the time is maybe the stripper. Marry the stripper. Marry the whore is way different, honey. Way different. Now, I'm not saying a hoe can't get an off-ramp, but marrying the whore is way different from marrying the stripper, from marrying the bottle girl, from marrying the bartender, whatever. So this is what y'all have to understand. This ain't no... He saw Saweetie as something more than just a hoe. He did. He saw Saweetie as something more as just a hoe. He saw Saweetie as something he could put on his arm and on the back of his ear, as you guys can see.
But I'm saying, why would Saweetie not want him to just pay her?
True. Why would that? What?
The reason why Saweetie would not want Mark Lamont Hill, I don't know if he was asking that question in, just for sake of the podcast, but the reason why she would not want Saweetie would not want Jaden to pay Maybach Mayy is because that illegitimizes the relationship. Saweetie wants him to believe that she is worth more. Saweetie wants him to believe that she is not a whore, that she doesn't do this all the time. She doesn't meet random men. That's why he cuffed her so quickly, because he believed her, and he's a simp, and he's young, and she's old. She told him she was a relationship girl, that she doesn't hook up with guys like that, she was in a relationship with Quavo, and that was very public, and she probably didn't even talk about Quavo or YG, honestly. He probably didn't even ask. So what happened with Quay? What happened with Huncho? What happened with YG? Did Jaden even ask? Most likely not. Most likely not.
I don't want you to talk to this bitch at all ever again. I don't want you to talk to this bitch ever again.
He already know the play.
He knows the play.
He paid. That's why you just saying.
I got your point. That's
true. School, I'm asking. I don't understand.
He's right.
It's always the madam's play.
He's right.
We don't know that dude knows the play.
That is true.
All we know is that they eventually got in a relationship.
He's right. Monica bring Sharon around.
Saweetie, yeah.
Sharon don't know. I mean, the dude don't know that
I brought Shorty around.
I put Sharon on you. On me. He thinks Sharon is genuine.
Well, here's what I don't like. Why do we have to use fake names? Just use the bitch real name. Saweetie, or Diamante, Maybach May, Jaden. Like, who is sharing, nigga? I mean, I know it. I guess it's an analogy, but we don't need all that, bro. Just get to the point, big dog.
Genuinely interested in him, and they just haphazardly met, and that's not the thing.
So
the
Saweetie can't tell homeboy, yo, pay her.
That's true.
She linked me to you. I wouldn't even been here without you. There wouldn't be no love. She can't say that.
And that's confirmation of her nasty past. So she can't play good girl,
Yeah,
but she knows she's a slut and
case,
she been fucking all summer.
Exactly.
Yeah, and that's the point. And that's the point. I love that this sister said that, because even though she's a funny looking little booger here, but I love that this sister said that, because she's absolutely right. And I think she's the host of the Don't Call Me White Girl podcast or something like that. I forgot her name though, but she's absolutely right. And she nailed it. Why? And why does she know that? Men, why does she know this? Why does Don't Call Me White Girl know this fact about Saweetie not wanting him to pay? Saweetie doesn't want him to pay. Why does she know this? Oh, because she's done it before. Don't pay, because that's not how I get down. I just went through her because she said she could get me to you, and I've been eyeing you, which is a lie. Saweetie don't know who the fuck this nigga is. She just realized that, oh, bitches was running it up on him. And if I just cuff him, I can get him to run it up on me solely, only. Yeah, he might trick on a bitch or two every now and then, but most of that bread, that $180,000 a week, is coming back to me. And that's what Saweetie wanted. And that's why Saweetie said, don't pay the madam, don't pay the pimpin'. And see, this is why women can't be pimps. Again, women cannot be pimps, because the male pimping, oh, he ain't having that. You ain't falling in love with my hoe. I'm about to beat the bitch out of her and you. Shout out to King David for Christ. This is why women have become so dangerous. Will sell sex and be promiscuous prostitutes, but try to cover while looking boyfriend and husbands to give them kids and retire them. Absolutely. This is why it has become a danger for sure. Because, you know, the madam can't collect from the hoe unless she's willing to put down some type of violent game on her. But she's not going to do that because she's a bitch. But the pimpin', the real pimpin', can put down that hand. All you need is a backhand. You don't need a belt. You don't need no weapon. You don't need no sex toy. You don't need no dildo to throw at the bitch forehead. All you need is that goddamn backhand. It don't even have to be a 5-hand. It could be a 4-hand, and you, boo. When the back of that hand and your knuckles and your fingers and your fingernails connect with that face, God damn. That bitch done catch the Holy Ghost, nigga. You think she finna run off with 30 bands? I'll say Saweetie was the madam was probably gonna charge Jaden with 25 bands and shit. You know what I'm saying? He was probably gonna charge Jaden 25. Saweetie was gonna get broke off 25. Madam's gonna get broke off 25. Jaden said, I want to do the right thing. I want her to send her the money. Saweetie said, don't send that bitch no money, nigga. We in love. I ain't in that game no more. That transaction is null and void now. And Maybach May can't put down the pimping. Maybach May can't put down the pimping. Maybach May can't put down the violent game. Maybach May can't put down the murder game. Maybach May can't put down even the blackmail game, it seems. It looks like Maybach May is foreign to the game. Like she just started doing this like a couple years ago during the pandemic or some shit. It seems like Maybach May's never run into a situation where one of her hoes run off. And this is where the pimping comes into play. This is where the masculinity comes into play. Now, you know, everybody's asking, man, why are all these women this and why are all these women this? I mean, there ain't no more pimping. Back in the day, let's keep it frank. Niggas was laying down the pimp game on their wives. So imagine if pimping was laying down the pimp game on the hoes. That's exactly what should be happening in this Saweetie, Maybach, Mayy, Jadon Sancho situation. But Jadon Sancho is a simp. He fell in love. He said, I love the hoe. I love the bitch. And she said, okay, don't pay her. You don't owe him nothing. Our love don't cost anything. Love don't cost a thing. Meanwhile, Saweetie has done this transaction tens of maybe hundreds of times even this summer. And nobody, and Jadon Sancho actually is none the wiser. Shout out to King David for Christ. He said, I thought men were oppressing women, but here we are in a situation where women are oppressing women. Exactly. He says they want to be like their hero and idol, Cardi B. They want to do the same thing as her. You see, they've been quiet about her Jezebelic treachery. Yep.
That would ruin
This
the whole
is your
company.
norm. This
Coast
is your
to
norm.
coast,
Yes.
baby.
So in that circumstance,
That's
then
right.
dude isn't a client then.
Yes, he is.
No,
Yes,
he's
he
still a
is.
client.
He's a client. He's a John. He intended to pay Mark Lamont Hill. Why Mark Lamont Hill acting like he ain't never bought no pussy before? Come on, Mark. You're in the politics game. You've been in DC for long enough. You know how this game go. But maybe he's just doing this for entertainment purposes and be the naive one. Jadon is a client. Maybach Mayy has put multiple women on Jadon, as you can see in the text thread, where Saweetie even knows this. That's why she asked, oh, how much money is bitches running up on Jadon? She know him by the first name basis. How much money is bitches running up on Jadon? That's what Saweetie said. So we already know that Saweetie knew the game. We already know Maybach Mayy knew the game. The only one who doesn't understand the game in this situation is who? Who, men? Get in the comment section. Get in the chat. Let me know who the only person in this situation who doesn't understand the answer. Who doesn't understand the game. Who doesn't understand the whole game. It's the man. But I thought men were the narcissists. I thought men were the pigs. I thought men were the, the nasty dogs. But this young pup, he has no clue. What am I supposed to do? Huh? What do I do? Should I pay her now? We just fucked. Do I owe her before or after we fuck? Saweetie said, nah, baby, you don't owe him shit. You mine. And I'm yours, honey. Now let's go shopping. Saweetie, she's a little slick creature now. She's a little slick thing, and she best do all that she can to make this work. Oh, baby, this is your Hail Mary, honey. This is your Hail Mary. This is your last hoopla. Oh, the fat lady is singing, baby. Your career is nothing. Nothing. You ain't selling no albums. You ain't got no endorsement deals. You ain't got no brand deals. Your social media ain't popping for nothing except, popping pussy. So this is your Hail Mary. So you better be best to make this work. Whatever Jadon Sancho do, sweep it under the rug. You better get the ring. You better get cuffed up by him. And you better hold it down and stay your ass out of the limelight because your reputation is already destroyed. It's out now that you're a hoe. It's out now that you're an escort. So your reputation is already out in the public.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
He's still a client. It's
Come
just
on,
about
Mark.
what he knows and what he don't know.
He just don't know that she was one of. I'm saying if he already got a relationship with the madam, he's already paying her for shit.
Wait,
He's paid her for hoes before. Yes, Mark.
Mark really never bought no pussy.
We don't know that part. We just throwing shit in there. All we know is the madam made the connect.
Yeah.
We don't know if the madam is fly with him.
That's what she's saying, though, isn't it?
No, she didn't say that. I'm saying that I think they had a prior relationship.
I thought
Yes, the text messages show that. I don't like when niggas get on the podcast and don't know what the fuck they're talking about. I would love to interject here and just be like, yes, the text message, they need like a researcher. Like they need to research the stories before they get into them.
Madam, I thought the madam would say that. That's why I was
She never said that. All she said was, I made the connect. You owe me money. Give me my money before I tell the rest of the business.
So
it could be like this.
You might have been milking this nigga. You might have got a Birkin out the nigga. You might have got a Rollie out the nigga. You might have got 50 grand out the nigga. If you got all of that stuff out the nigga, then you owe me a kickback.
And I get all that. I thought what I heard the madam saying was, you telling him not to, and you telling him not to pay me. So I thought that was her people's. No, and the only reason he's not paying her is because she jumped in the middle and said, "Don't pay him." That's what I thought was happening.
It could be that. I think that Saweetie just deaded her some type of way.
She cut her water off.
Yeah, she didn't have to necessarily let him know.
Yeah, she cut her off. She just stopped answering the calls, and that's how a hoe do it. That's why the pimping game got to be strong, because a hoe up and disappear on a pimp. A hoe up and disappear on a pimp. You gotta track her down like Cat Williams, nigga. A hoe up and disappear on a pimp. You gotta track the bitch down. Okay? That's why they call it, they should call it human tracking, nigga. You tracking a hoe down. King David for Christ says, even Piers Morgan got an eye-opening buying experience. He also says, Ayesha Curry can't even be happy with a good man billionaire and wants to be the next Jada Pinkett and Saweetie. Yeah, she's absolutely... Ayesha Curry is downright retarded.
Know why she was being dead, but this girl was dead.
Yeah, that just seemed like such a bad idea.
Or she might have talked to dude and was like, yo, she owe me X amount of bread. Not for what? And then he could, because he fucking with you. I got you.
And you think that relationship about to last? Watch this. Because now the nigga gonna read what's going on. Now, word. That's what you was on with me?
Crazy. That's that coochie crazy.
Like, that's what you was...
Yeah. And Saweetie probably told him, I ain't fuck with nobody, and I've been celibate since YG, since my last relationship. That's what a hoe gonna sell you, and you gonna buy it full line and sinker.
Doing with me, I thought we had some genuine shit going on.
Still staying back.
I'm stepping off.
Well, that was my other question for y'all. If the madam is going public like this, even if she's right for on the money, doesn't this fuck up her own business? I know a lot of people will go back.
It's gonna increase it.
That's advertisement.
I'm just saying.
Here's the thing: it fucks up her business in the short term, I believe, because there's heat. But once it's not, niggas gonna be hitting her up. She's in the clubs all the time. They're gonna be like, you got some more bitches? And it's going to be more word of mouth. Like it was word of mouth, but it's going to be way more word of mouth. She's probably going to take more precautions. Or maybe she don't give a fuck. Maybe she don't feel no type of legal heat on her at all.
Knowing that you're willing to go public, does that make anybody who's trying to be discreet less willing to go to fuck with her?
No, that means pay your money.
No, that means everybody else is paying her.
Sure. Yeah. Yep. She said, oh, let's talk about the married men that you slept with, Saweetie. But here's the thing. You can't talk about those men because those men paid. And they paid for the silence. So she had to fall back a little bit. I'm sure they hit her up talking about, hey, bitch, I fuck Saweetie. You better not air my shit out, bitch. Because if you do, then we're going to have some real problems. Because now we don't know who Maybach may traffic Saweetie too, but if she was in Africa, she was in Dubai, she dealing with some rich niggas who will lay down some political assassination murder game.
We ain't never heard from her about nobody else before.
True.
We don't know what her stage look
now
like.
We know who she is. Anybody said next to her, people
in this underworld we talking about. It functions best when everybody's paid.
Right.
It functions best when everybody got what they wanted.
That's a fact.
If somebody starts trying to bust a move, then all that covert shit goes out the window, and now more lives are jeopardized than the one that you intended.
It fucks up the order.
Yeah, you fuck up the whole ecosystem if you do that.
And that's why she's bringing up husbands, because it's like, bitch, everything can go the fuck down. Because if you think about it, that's her only mitigating factor. So if Saweetie don't have shit and she ain't got her no type of contract, it's street shit. All I can do is tell her.
Yep, love it. Hey, this bitch is breaking it down. She a real street bitch. She had to be a stripper or something. Had to be a little old hoe. She said that's real street shit. It's real street shit. Now it's up to the, are you willing to lay down murder game? Are you willing to lay down belt to ass? Are you willing to lay down vandalism? Are you willing to lay down stalking? Are you willing to lay down private investigators? Are you willing to invest in order to get your get back? This is street shit now. This is hush hush street shit. I'm gonna take it to social media because I ain't part of the streets. She should have consulted with a man, and he would have told her, "Hey, baby, you got to lay down some physicality. You got to touch her. You got to touch that bitch wherever she is."
Everybody who nigga you fuck, so it's a hard time for you to
that
go.
Feels like ratting to me. I guess that's why I'm surprised.
It is ratting, but that's all she has. Like this
what
madam,
other recourse she got?
This madam ran this play 1,000 times already. It's not the first time she had to run something like this and expose something like that.
Yeah.
So I just the thing about it is this whole thing would have been perfect, and it could have ended up with Saweetie with this guy, and all the the streets just think she bagged another great guy and all that. If she just would have paid her, you're a crumb for not paying her.
Exactly, Saweetie. The nigga is making $180,000 a week. He's breaking you off at least 10, 20 to go shopping. You spending it all on whatever the fuck you want. Pay the bitch. Pay the bitch. Pay the bitch. Pay her. It's that simple, but now it's OV. Now you can't pay her. Now you can't pay her. So, I mean, I hope that Maybach May either leverages TMZ leaks to get her money or something, or she gets paid in the background, and hopefully. I mean, she could still pay her because not a lot has come out. But Jaden can't pay her because Jaden believed in you, Saweetie. Jaden believed you when she said this ain't no hoe shit. This is just a friend linking a friend. So Jaden can't pay her because if he pays her, then it is some hoe shit. You got him blackmailed. You got him extorted. Now the problem is you. You became the problem when you were supposed to be the solution.
What the fuck you owe her?
If y'all agree, agreed on something,
respectfully, I don't think the streets are looking at Saweetie like you bagged another great guy.
That's not true.
What?
I mean, Joe Budden, you're wrong, bro. This is a rich nigga. She bagged a great guy. She bagged a great guy. Let's see. She bagged a guy who's way out of her fucking league. Let's be honest. Let's see. Let's see. Contract worth, Jaden Sancho. $65 million over 5 years. Oh, I was wrong. It's not $180,000 per week. It's $350,000 per week. $65 million over 5 years. She bagged a great guy. This is $100 million nigga. 65 turn into 120, turn into 240, turn into 480 real quick, nigga. She bagged a great guy, way out of her league. This guy, dude, she can't smell this guy's jock strap. It's beneath him to fuck on a Saweetie. He could have some bad 19-year-old model out of Europe, and he chose a Saweetie. That's how influential hip-hop culture is, and I blame hip-hop culture for this blunder. Blunder. This is a blunder, okay? This is a blunder from Jaden Sancho's perspective. This is a blunder from Jaden Sancho's perspective. This is a $65 million nigga. He could do way better than a Saweetie.
Why? What do you mean?
If she popped up with Joe Blow, the soccer player that makes $400 million a year, and I just so happened to be in London with my homegirl, and he bagged me, it's, oh, damn, Saweetie bagged another one.
Exactly.
If they don't know the terms.
The streets are not saying that. It's fans saying that. I think the word is out on Saweetie.
The word is out now. Before, the only people who knew was the red pill community. See, Joe Budden is assuming that the whole world is red pilled like he is, and even he's a simp, but he's an old school simp. So he gonna parrot that. Oh yeah, the woman is God, mother nature, and all this bullshit. He's gonna parrot that rhetoric, but in his personal life, I mean, he's moving like a grease bag. Honestly, he ain't even moving red pill because we walk away from physical altercations with women, but he's walking straight into them.
There's
been too many rumors. Yes. Before you want to address the rumors before this, I don't want to be that messy. There's been rumors about Saweetie,
but that might be you in the know. You might be in the know.
The only rumors I know of
is in the know. Kiki Palmer just asked Offset if he stop, man.
Right. No, but that's the rumor that I know. That's the rumor. But Joe, let me ask you this. I do want to go talk about the rumors because the rumor that I know is
there was rumors when YG and Saweetie separated when he said what he was saying.
Right.
Stop making me go down a list. I'm telling you that the streets have their own Carfax.
Yeah, the streets was talking. What did YG expose? I mean, we saw the domestic violence from Saweetie, but I don't know if YG was okay. I don't know if YG exposed her being on some hoe shit though. So she caught YG cheating with his assistant, led to a heated argument, later confirmed she was single and focusing on her career. So I mean, I don't know if YG really dropped any, information on Saweetie doing some hoe shit. We just saw that they got physical. They got in a domestic violence situation.
Saweetie. Fans may be saying she's beautiful and she bagged another one. The industry, I think, is saying something different about Saweetie.
But that's possible because they in the know.
You're right. And even if
when you
they
say
do,
streets, that's what I'm saying.
But even if they do, she has the baby.
The industry is not the streets. The industry is not the streets. Like as far as what they're talking about, the music industry, it's not necessarily the streets is what I'll say. Now, there are street niggas in the industry, but the street talk and the industry talk are two different things.
I mean, the industry street. I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
you're saying every regular people. You say
industry niggas. Yeah.
Even if the streets call her low down dirty slut, once she had that fucking $50,000 baby shower with the firework gender reveal, nobody gives a fuck. Everybody happy for her. Then that's just how it goes. Everybody look.
The women are happy for her. The men are still are trying to tell the brother who bagged the hoe to, hey bro, you making a mistake.
Okay, what they have, and niggas wife whores. It's a fact. People love whores. They love them.
You go overseas and vanish, come back with an accent.
Niggas like their wives and their girlfriends. They love them whores. Never forget I told you.
Pay the madam.
Yeah.
Pay that lady.
Pay the madam.
Pay the madam. Pay the plug. Pay what you owe.
That bitch can't fight.
Everybody.
Next, they gonna be jumping you, sweetie, in the club, man. You know you can't fight.
Yeah, that is true though. If Somali Maybach May has the Muslims behind her, Saweetie can't go to Philly. Saweetie can't go to Michigan. Saweetie can't go to Minnesota. I mean, should we go on? Hell, Saweetie may not be able to go back to LA.
That's corny. That's corny. Listen, and I don't want to drag this. Some of these madams are good people with good hearts. Some of these madams.
This nigga is crazy.
Yeah. Some of these madams are good people with good heart, man. If Maybach May don't go ahead and handle her business, if Maybach May don't go ahead and handle her business and lay down some goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Lay down some retribution on Saweetie. The whole industry gonna see her as a punk. I'm gonna run off on Maybach May pussy every time then. If I see one nigga got off on Maybach, I'm running off on that pussy. Oh, Maybach sent me some pussy. Vroom, 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 nigga.
You about to have a dissertation about your love for madams in the game.
No, I don't love madam. Listen, I never needed a madam. I never needed a madam.
I've always wanted
just to be clear.
I used to want to have a Winnebago and travel around the country with women and assist them in having sex with people.
I've been friends.
So you used to want to be a human trafficker. Okay, cool. Now, if a man said this, it'd be all hell breaking loose.
Winnebago, huh?
Yeah, but then do like a little reality TV vibe and with it. Yeah.
So basically, Taz Angels.
Somebody stole my idea. There you go.
I've been friends with madam.
He said Taz Angels. Lord have mercy. So we are live. Shout out to King David for Christ. He says Ruby Rose is being accused and attached to Maybach May as well. Yep. We got a hater in here Ryan says, "Sup? Is this real? No. Reported for fake stream. Okay, bitch ass nigga. Ho ass nigga. Any nigga who reports anything on social media is a bitch. I'll keep it a buck." He said, "Oh, you wait to talk. My bad." I ain't gonna lie, my nigga. You fucked up trying to report niggas and shit. That's some hoe shit. That's some goddamn Maybach May Saweetie shit. He said, "I'm dead, King David for Christ." What you mean you dead, nigga? All right, here we go. He said you can't get banned on Twitter. It's free speech. Yes, the fuck you can. Maybach May just got banned on Twitter, dude. You really believe that free speech bullshit from Elon Musk that Elon Musk sold your ass? God damn, y'all some damn impressionable ass nigga. Y'all believe in Elon Musk, nigga. And don't think you gonna fall for the Antichrist. I'm dead. Let's see. They're saying YouTube is currently down. Bullshit. I'm live right now. Yeah, I mean that pretty much breaks down the Maybach May situation. So, yeah. I'm probably going to leave it there for tonight. We'll come back tomorrow and we'll do like a just a female nature stream where we'll be breaking down different, trending TikToks and whatnot. Unless there is an update. He said, "Damn, once I came in, I was about to cook you." Boy, you ain't finna cook shit. If you ain't camming up, you can't cook nothing. But yeah, join the YouTube. Go to the YouTube. Go to the YouTube and make sure that you subscribe to the YouTube channel, #ReclaimYourThrone. If you want to watch the stream back, because we broke down some jewels in this bitch. I'm talking about if a nigga want to start the pimping, this is the stream to watch. But it's just hilarious, man. This whole situation is absolutely hilarious. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get up out of here. I appreciate everybody for joining the stream. But you already know what it is, man. It's your boy, Reclaim Your Throne. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. See relationship request to the email down below to screenshot your CashApp so know you're paying tax, man. Y'all already been your freaking with the BS. And you already know. Reclaim your throne.
Want to become an elite level athlete? Well, look no further. The Reclaim Your Throne Elite D1 training course is all you need to take your performance from subpar to the creme de la creme of athletes all around the world. The purpose of this course is to give you a comprehensive weight training, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance program that is meant to prepare young athletes for collegiate and professional sports. This course is packed with over 2 hours of creative, action-packed lifts narrated and coached by yours truly to assure increased strength, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance. Hey, I get it. Training alone can be tough and can even make you feel misguided or somewhat unmotivated. But with this course, I walk you step by step through each and every lift to make sure you're using the proper form to prevent injuries and that you're hitting the correct muscle groups to render maximum results. So what are you waiting for? It's now or never. So go ahead and get the training course today so you too can reclaim your throne.